Welcome back to my channel. This story starts with our protagonist doing 10,000 push-ups. He reached 9,996 push-up. Our boy was exhausted, complaining about the system, giving him the task to do 10,000 push-ups. He was interrupted by a guy that barged in his room. This guy is the best friend of our protagonist named Zhao Zilong. Zilong told our boy that it's almost time. He told him to wait and let him finish his workout. Zilong informed him that they do not have much time as the awakening ceremony is about to begin and it's important. Zilong dragged him and told him to hurry up. The announcer said that so far no one has awakened as a powerful combat profession yet. He continues saying that a mage or a dragon knight profession are 1 in 1,000. But some people had awakened to berserker and an assassin-type profession. The crowd is nervous and one guy said he hopes he won't get the life-related profession as it's a support role in the lowest rank. One girl said she is there to see Sister Murong and she heard Murong will also be attending. And the two guys are a big fan of her and they wish they could get her autograph. Zilong and our boy came on time. We learn more about the protagonist. His name is Su Qin. 7 days ago during a major earthquake on Earth. And he mysteriously crossed over to the world he is currently on and everyone in this world awakens by the age of 18 they participate in the ceremony and each person will receive an awakening. In this world there are professions that are divided into 2 professions. Combat and life-related professions. Then Zhao Lu was the first get awakened. She awakened to a mage profession. She is from class 2 year 3. And the crowd began to simp for her saying she's turned into a goddess. Zilong told Su Qin that Zhao Lu is the girlfriend that he managed to get. Qin then confirms it. He remembers past experience with Zhao Lu. Qin confessed to her for 2 years. Then it was on recently she agreed to be his girlfriend. Because she was using him as a cash cow. Then we see 3 simps fighting over her. One of the simp asks for her number, the other one wants to take her out for dinner. The third dog was asking her phone number so they can team up in the future. She just ignores the 3 dogs. Walking confidently and waving her hair think that she from today on will reach the top. Qin then congratulates. She called our protagonist with the wrong name and said that she want to break up with him. Qin said that his name is Su Qin not Zhang Ale. This gold digger told Qin to wait cause she will check the name on her notes. And she dumped him. Qin asks her if he needs to break up with her or is she just here to lay off people. Then she adds that if she leaves it comes with a severance pay. She adds that Qin is a licking boot person so he only ends up with nothing. 3 guys shows up. The yellowed hair simp said that Lu was tested as a quick shooter. And adds that compared to his super powerful combat profession the mage class is still one of the strongest. He asks the gold digger to celebrate together. She calls him brother and told him she is craving for seafood and she knows a famous restaurant they can go to. The guy simps for her like your average Twitch chat, saying even if it's the stars from the sky she wants he will get it for her. Then he points at Qin saying he needs someone to serve tea and run some errands. He offered Qin the position. Zilong defended Su Qin and said don't go too far as he hasn't been tested yet, he might regret it later. The simp said that he needs to stop dreaming as less than 20% of the students in their academy has awakened as a combat profession. And points out most of them are like him that had undergone spiritual supplements since birth. He adds that Zhao Lu is a commoner and will awaken to a useless profession. The announcer calls for our protagonist to come up to the stage. Zhao then told the simp just he wait and he will turn him into his little bitch. The blondie simp was annoyed. Qin walked to the stage. He thinks as a proud transmigrate and confident that he will be awakened as a supreme profession and he will slap everyone. The system then starts to scan Qin. Qin was excited to receive his profession and is ready to receive the crowd's praise. The system then announced the result that Qin didn't awaken to any profession. The crowd was confused. The blondie was laughed and mocked Qin. How can Qin be so trash that he can't even awaken to any profession? One of the guys spoke to his friend he never heard anyone failing the awakening process and he adds that Qin might be the world's #1 trash. The other guy was confused as this never happened before. Qin was complaining to the system at least to give him a combat power. Blondie told Qin to hurry back and not to embarrass himself in the stage. All of a sudden the clouds turned dark. The people was shocked and confused on why the clouds suddenly turned dark all of a sudden. One guy asked if it has something to do with our boy Qin. Qin was excited and points to the sky. He knew that it wouldn't end like that. He assumed that he will be awakening into an extremely powerful profession. The blondie was asking how did a commoner awake as a super powerful profession. The gold digger now is thinking to get back with Qin. Because they think he is awakening to an extreme profession. Qin was so confident and points at Li Lingxiao and she can start calling him daddy. The while Qin is looking at the crowd. The crowd stares at the sky. We see a giant leg of a dragon landing in front of the people. The crowd started to panic and ran. The dragon attacked 3 guys and sending them flying. Chin was running and realized that this isn't his awakening and it was a monster invasion. The monster tripped Chin. Then the school announcer warns the whole school that there is a dragon that has invaded the school and advises all the students and teachers to evacuate in the shelter. Then we see 2 guys running towards the dragon. The dragon charges up and attacks the 2 guys, sending them back. One of the male student asking where is Murong that was awakened as a mage is. The girl student asks who is going to deal with the level B dragon, and someone that is level D can't defeat the dragon. People were running. A student called out for Chin to run. The simp said that this clown deserved to die. Chin replied that he will run. The dragon appears behind Chin. Chin looked at the dragon wondering if he can run away. The dragon then roared and was about to devour Chin. Chin told the dragon to wait. Then processed to do push-up. Chin thinks that there is no other way he can complete the system task right now, and does he have a chance to survive. One of the students saw Chin and asked what the hell is he doing in a situation like this one. The students looked at him. The same guy was confused why Chin is still doing push-ups. The girl asked if Chin is performing a show for the dragon. The blondie simp said Chin is just scared. Chin reached 10,000 push-up. The system congratulate Chin for completing the achievement of reaching 10,000 push-ups. System adds that he gained +1 to physical strength and acquiring power charged punch. Chin was amazed by the power charge skill. System then explained the power charge punch depends on the charging time and the host's anger value to give to the host an intuitive sense of the power charge punch's power. The host can now experience the power of a punch charged for 10 years for free. The dragon was so annoyed by Chin. We see a girl flying on a sword in the sky. She noticed Chin down the ground with the dragon. Chin was asking the dragon to stop and don't hurt anyone. Chin used the new skill. He acquires the powered charge punch. And the same time the girl is ready to attack the dragon. She throws the attack. And the same time Chin delivers the punch to the dragon's mouth. The girl was shocked by the energy. The punch connected to the dragon's mouth and caused an explosion in the dragon's mouth. The 2 students was surprised that the dragon is dead. One kid points at the dragon telling them that the dragon is dead. All of them praised the Murong, the red-haired girl. Murong said that there was something was off with that strike. Chin was amazed by his new skill and saying that the punch was so powerful. He thanks the system for giving him tasks and pushing him forward, while Murong was descending. The blondie praised Murong, the red-haired girl, and amazed by her saying that she is the graduate of our 2nd Martial Academy, and defeating a Class B demon with a single strike. The bitch confidently said that she will surpass Murong in the future. Murong was thinking that the sword attack was not enough to kill that Class B demon. She stares at Su-chin thinking that it might have been him who defeated the demon. Then we see a fatty running to the stage calling for Murong. The fatty introduced himself to the red-haired, telling her he is the new principal of this academy and thanked her on the behalf of the Martial Academy for defeating the Class B demon. The fatty then adds that everyone is anticipating her return, as it's not often that they get visits from alma mater, and tells her to stay and say a few words to everyone. The fatty then pushes Su-chin away from the stage. Murong told the piggy to stop. Then the system issued a mission for Chin saying that he needs to tell Murong I love you for 100 times. Chin was shocked. He was asking if the system was serious. Murong then approached Chin and asked for his name. Chin was in shock by the system and was looking down. Chin then all of a sudden screamed to Murong I love you. Murong was in complete shock. The piggy was yelling at Chin, what nonsense is he saying? Murong awkwardly asked Chin if he dealt the final attack to the demon. Chin then continued screamed I love you 3 times. While Chin was still yelling, the principal was asking someone to drag him away. 2 guys were dragging Chin away while still yelling I love you to Murong. The blondie said that Chin is so clueless and like a toad he is wishing to eat swan meat. And he adds that Murong is a legendary person and how could a small fry like Chin dream of reaching her. The bitch then asks that blondie. She is currently short on the skill books and she needs one for mage training and if he can lend her some. Blondie asks her how many does she need. She said that is this really necessary and they aren't in a relationship yet. Blondie said as far as he know his family has 5 treasured books but if she needs it he will ask his father for permission. Then the bitch adds the blondie to her list as her boyfriend. And gave piece of paper as a certificate. He awkwardly accepts it. We see Chin tossed out and mocked that he needs to see himself first in the mirror and is a loser with no abilities and he confessed to Murong. One of the guys said they should go as for Chin he will probably be the first one to die in the awakening trial. Chin then said that shouting I love you for 100 times is easier than the push-up he has been through. Then a guy steps in front of Chen while he is still in the ground. There were 3 guys and one of them looks old to be a student. He looks like he repeated his grade like 50 times. Chen then stands up, asked uncle what's up. The guy then held Chen by the collar and angrily told him that he is 18 years old and who is he calling an uncle. One of the guys said that he said it on purpose and the other said to Chen that if can't come up with 1,000 yuan for protection money, they will cripple him. Chen was thinking that her remembers this guy who looks like his in him 40 is called Li Lei and is known as a bully in the academy and he extorts money from other students. He adds that his parents left him in a young age and he started to live with his uncle. No one cared about him except his uncle and in school he always gets bullied. Then the bully shouts at Chen asking him for money or he will beat him up. Chen thinks that now he is a great transmigrator, how can he still allow this idiot to bully him? With that Chen throws a punch to the bully's face. His 2 friends were shocked. Chen then tripped with the punch he threw, thinking he has a weak punch and didn't do any damage. The bully now is annoyed with that punch and now is going to pummel Chen. One of the goons said that Chen is a fool not knowing that Li has awakened as a tank warrior and he dares to punch him. The other said Chen has always been weak and never awakened to any profession and Li stood still with the punch he just gave to Li. The bully stepped closer to Chen and yelled that Chen needs to pay him 10,000 yuan or else he is going to beat him. Chen told him that he needs some time to get it. Li told Chen he has a day to come up with the money. By that they walked away leaving Chen alone. Chen then thinks while running that half a day should be enough to complete the task because Murong will not stay in the academy for too long and he needs to hurry. We see the principal talking to Murong and Chen noticed them, runs up to them. Chen then continues telling Murong that he loves her. Both of them were shocked. The fatty was annoyed by what Chen is doing. Once again Chen was dragged out again. Later in the conference room, the principal said that there is 1 month until the martial arts exam. They hope she can share some of her experience with the whole class. She told him if she had any experience it's all thanks to her profession and her talent. They were awkwardly smiling. Then Chen appears once again outside the window in a tree shouting at Murong that he loves her. The principal had enough and opens the window and told Chen to stop. Chen continues to tell her that he loves her in the background while the fatty told Murong that she should ignore that kid and explained to her that Chen unfortunately didn't awaken to any profession and probably went mental by it. Murong then was shocked thinking that the attack to the demon had nothing to do with him. The fatty annoyed while pointing at Chen to get him out of there and kick him away from her. Murong that told the fatty to not worry as she will deal with him herself. She flew out the window. Chen while shocked asks what is she doing. She grabs him by his shirt and drags him with her. The fatty and his workers looked at them on guy said they are going higher and higher. The fatty asks if she is really going to drop him from 10,000 feet. The fatty remembers that Murong is known as a demon of Tianfu Academy and her presence is terrifying among the other students. Chen told her this is high enough and what does she wants to do. She asks him doesn't he loves her. She told him if he can say I love you 50 times before landing she will believe him. Chen asks her if she's joking. Chen asks her to just bring him down. She told him she's not joking and if he cannot say it 50 times he will burn upon crashing to the ground. By that she drops him. Chen began to scream. Chen screamed that she is out of her mind and she's crazy. Chen began to shout I love you. The principal and the other 2 saw Chen falling from the sky. Chen was closing into the ground. In a slip second she catches him and she told him she believes him now. Chen was annoyed, asks her if she is the devil. While she grabs him by his shirt she smiled and agrees that some people call her that. She then brings him back and told the principal and the other farewell and she needs to go back to her teacher and report the incident. The principal told her to wait. He was begging her to stay for a moment and explained that this academy is declining and they cannot catch up to the first academy and the third one they all surpassed them. He begs her. She pulled out a VIP card and told him it's the admission card for Tianfu Academy. She adds while flying away that the first place in the freshman trial she will help him obtain a skill that doesn't require any profession. The 2 were excited. The principal said that in this case his academy will be sure to achieve better results in the college entrance exams. Chen is thinking while walking back to his dorm that Murong is too ruthless and she dropped him from 10,000 meters like he was nothing. Good thing he managed to tell her he loves her 50 times. While Chen is walking the bully's form earlier watched Chen going back to his room. Chen said that he's still missing 3 words to complete the task and she has already left. One of the goons said that he is going inside and they should move. They decided to go in and open the door. He then asked Chen if he managed to get the 10,000 yuan. After that we see that guy breaking through the door flying out his dorm room. The 2 idiots were shocked how is a guy with no abilities managed to pull that off. Chen then explains that a charged punch without adding his rage value can destroy a newly awakened combat profession within 5 hours. Li then asks Chen's forgiveness like a dog. Chen asks him if he is Li Lei. Li called him brother and asked for forgiveness. Chen asks him if he knows Han Mimi. He said that he doesn't know her. Chen then asks him if he don't know her why did he pick that name. He said that his grandma gave him that name. Chen then told him to find Han Mimi and when he do he will forgive him. He accepts and he promises he will find that person. This is the end of this chapter. If you want to see more of this story, please comment down below and drop a like. And I will see you all in the next one.